Hello and welcome to One and All. My name is John McCarthy, and I couldn't be happier that you chose to join us for this event here on the TGC network. And the first round is ready to kick off. We have our first golfer on the tee. Let's get down and see what happens. And there we go. Got those first drive nerves out of the system. Should be interesting. Yeah, I think you'll like that. Well, that shot's looking not too good. And now setting up here in the greenside bunker. And this for the birdie. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And he's probably going to like that from 29 feet out. Ooh. That was very close. And this one's for par. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. And he's got to be happy with that. Okay, about 140 yards to go. going with the 8-iron. I think this is looking a bit long. Well, that could have been worse. That'll play. This putt's for birdie. And from 25 feet. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. All right, here's the 4th hole. And going with the 9-iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. And just missing. And the score to beat today seems to be 12 under par right now. And next up we have a par 5 hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And setting up this shot below the hole. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And the putt drops for eagle. And he's going to move up 3 spots on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 6th hole. And I think he will be happy with that. Well, you'll probably like that. From 26 feet. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And he'll be happy with that. I think he'll like that. From 15 feet. And that one will go for birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And I think he will be fairly pleased with himself after that. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And that looks like a 5-iron. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Oh, that was so close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And he's going to drop down 3 spots on the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 185 yards to the pin. I think that's the hybrid. I think this might be a bit long. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, inches away. And this putt's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Okay, and the 10th hole. Oh, well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks. I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. Ooh. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Ooh, and that was very close. And tapping in for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 235 to the pin from here. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Ooh, just missing here. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. It looks like a 7-iron. And I think he will like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that was very close. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And as we look at the scores here between holes, our leader currently sitting at 17 under. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This one's looking pretty good. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. Ooh, and it just misses. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And this shot's looking promising. And 180 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. Okay, and he's on the green now. This one's about 9 feet away. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And for the par. And as we look at the big board, our current leader sitting at 17 under. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And this putt is for birdie. This could be the shot, folks. And that one drops for the birdie. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. And next up is a par 4, folks. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Going with the 9 iron. Okay, he is on. This one's about 10 feet away. And that'll drop for birdie. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. "22 feet to the cup." And from that length, that is just fine work. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. We are in the final round of this fifth event of the season. Let's get down to that first hole tee off. And he did pretty well in his last round. We're going to see how well he can do here today. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And this putt's for birdie. So close. This one's about 3 feet away. And a decent putt. And starting the round off with a par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. He's got to be pleased with that. And about 180 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. I think he'll like that. And this for the birdie. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now setting up for the par 4. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. And about 175 yards away here. Going with the 6-iron. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future. And for the par. And that one's right in the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And now the 4th hole. And here's an 8-iron. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5. And a promising looking shot here. From 240 yards out. Well, not a good approach shot there. And the wind got the best of that one, I think. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks. And about 130 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. And trying to put some draw on this shot. And missing the approach on that one. And I think he tried to play the draw on that, but just couldn't hit the target. And par on this hole just got a whole lot more possible with that shot. And that one will drop for par. And 3 under for the day after that one. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. I think he might clear the green with this shot. And this one's for birdie. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt is for bogey. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And let's see what the 10th has in store. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And this putt is needed to save par. And that one will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. And he will like that. This putt's about 3 feet away. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And next up is the par 5. Nothing wrong with that. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. For the birdie. And now the 13th hole. I think that's a 5 iron. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close, but it just didn't drop. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Okay, and from 200 yards away. And here's a hybrid shot. "15 feet away here." that's too bad. And this for the par. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And moving on to the 15th here. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Okay, and from 180 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. And heading for the green. "16 feet. For the bird. And teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will be pleased with that. I think he'll be happy with that. And about 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about $110 to the pin from here. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. And folks, this could be the one. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, 7 under par for the day. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. Just missing here. And they'll tap it in and end the round with a par.